Hello again. It's show time. I didn't prepare my settings. Hi everyone, just borrow me a moment, please. I'm just trying to get my signal and the connection right. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's much better now. It's much better now. My apology for that. I thought I've connected something, only now I've realized that. Let me see. There we go. Okay. I'll just say that. Then, okay. Hi again, everyone. It's good to see all of you today. I just said, let me have a moment with you before I join someone who has requested me to be his guest today at 3 from Southeast Asia. And our time now, it's 17 minutes past 2 South African time, or you can say it's 14:17 p.m. South African time. And what is the date today? It's the 30th day of the 8th month, 2018, meaning this year. And we are currently engaged with quite a number of things. So much activities around. And before I go out, I said, no, let me just greet you all and share with you something. And thanks for our viewers who are currently watching. We're still expecting more, especially on the top chat, for comments or testimonials and anything that you want to share. Okay. So we are also expecting a guest from my hometown in Soweto. Since today I'm not around in Soweto. I'm about, say, half an hour away from there. I'm in Johannesburg currently. So I thought by now our guest will be here. But for meantime, I will start by reminding us that since we all know that we have an input from the blog on a daily basis. So I hope we did visit the blog today just to keep ourselves updated. But of course, I would love to go through there just to share something with you. Just give me a moment, please. Let me see something here. Like I was saying today, I've been battling a bit with some connections, but it's back now. All is well. Okay, let's check now. Okay, we go on. Remember that those of you who do not know, in order for us to access education, we no longer use the billioncoin.info or the billioncoin.co.za. That is our South African website. So we only go through KCBO. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm there. Okay. Yeah. Let me just check something quickly now. Yeah, just hold on for me, please. Oh, okay. Here we go. What a coincidence. As soon as I allocate what I was looking for, and our guest showed up. But as you can see now, we can only see her picture profile, but I don't know whether she can hear us.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Hi again, our fellows. I can see on the top chat we have Marilyn Akwi, and welcome again, Marilyn. We won't be that long today because we still need to catch up in the next 30 minutes. I was invited to join one of the leaders in Southeast Asia. So he invited me to be the guest today. They did request that to yesterday, but I was so held up. So, but this moment I will use it to share with you and just to bring a balance amongst our community members. Okay, so welcome again, our guest from Soweto, Gauteng Province, South Africa. Okay, she will introduce herself, and then we will start by sharing quite a few things and get the updates from Soweto, since many of our fellows were looking forward to hear what are the updates, what's going on, because we haven't been receiving news from Soweto for quite some time now, but since she's now available to liaise with us and update us with the current situation around that area. Over to you, our guest. Talk to us, tell us who you are, where you come from, and just share something with us. Over to you again.
Hi, my name is Kagiso Sigano. Know me as KG. I'm from Soweto, Middlelands, Zone 9.
Yeah, we are waiting for you to continue and share with us something.
Sure what, Lawrence?
What you're supposed to share as a TBC.
You put me on a tight corner now.
Currently, we are live. The TBC has much to say to the communities. There's no tight corner in our community. Since you have agreed that you'd love to join us and share something with our fellows, anything, tell us anything. What are the updates from Soweto? We haven't heard anything from Soweto. You mean there are no news?
The news that I have is they're interested in joining the program, and they are interested in learning more about TBC, how to operate their offices and how to do broadcasting. And yeah, but most of them, they're not happy. So far, so good. They're not happy. Maybe after the program, it's when they can tell us what is wrong and what can we do so that they can open up to us.
So when are you commencing these programs exactly? Can you just give us a specific time and for how long, and how many programs are you planning to conduct in a week, in a month, or share with us something there, please?
Yeah, we were supposed to start on Saturday, but the number that I have, it's not enough. It's only 3 people who are available this Saturday. And then on Thursday, I think we'll have a quite number of people that will attend. A month, I think we'll attend Saturday and Thursday until November.
Okay. So are you saying there are 3 people already who are ready to start this Saturday? That is day after tomorrow, right?
Yeah, Saturday I have 3 people, but 3 people, we can't hire a place for 3 people. Because most of them, they are not available this Saturday. I think Saturday we can start next Saturday. But Thursday, we will have a number of people because most of the people, they are available during the week.
Approximately, if you commence on Thursday, the following week, how many people you'll be looking at?
Plus minus 10.
10 at a minimum.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So three members, that means 3 members available for Saturday. And you suggested that it's better if they join Thursday group, but they are working according to your statement. So we need to discuss the private and share something about that. After the live stream, let's say after this one, I'll be joining the other one, saying about 2 hours, 2.5, or as soon as you're settled, if it's fine with you.
Yeah, we will talk about them. Those who are working, because they are the one who said I must organize the day for Saturday.
Okay. So just a hint, though we are not saying give us the details, but you can just summarize it that what are these programs all about and how are they going to bring about a change within our communities, especially in Soweto and other places, of course, around the globe. They still need that. But can you tell us something on that?
With the program, I think it's when they can start opening their eyes and know what's going on in the TBC, because most of them, they don't know what's going on. They only know that they've got coins. That's all they know. They've got coins in their wallet and they don't know how to check. And then most of them, they don't know how to attend the send button meeting. They don't know how to go to education and read what's being posted in the education blog. So I think the program will teach them to be independent, not to depend on somebody else to tell them what's going on. And then I think it's when they can be free to ask questions when they see something in the blog, because always they've been told what's going on in the blog.
So you are saying since the early days of the Billion coin, meaning after it was introduced to them in the early days. And to date, not all of them learned something from our TBC education. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, most of them, they are clueless. I can say they are clueless because they don't visit the blog. If you tell them about the blog, they will tell you, we don't know how to go to the blog. And then now they can attend the same meeting, but not 50-50. It's less than 50%. Those who can attend the send button. Most of them, they're still struggling to go to the send button. So I think the program will teach them how to log into the criminal cache to go to education and go to send button and attend the meeting. And then when we meet, they can ask question that like what do the topic in HR and so on.
Okay.
Because now they're struggling, they don't know the news.
Okay. But teng na ba bang ba setse ba na le lightinyana hore ntho tse ding di etsiwa jwang?
Yeah, there are a few who can attend the send button, who can go to the blog. But those new ones that they started to attend the send button, also be clued up to go to the blog and read and understand and ask questions.
Okay. So another part of our communities around Soweto, as I'm listening, they were also affected by that misrepresentation of what exactly it's TBC, meaning they didn't get the right people to take them along into a show new.
Yes, like Tuesday, there was a lady, two ladies. The way TBC was presented to them, it was like you put your money and after 3 months you go to Pick and Pay and shop. That's how they've been told. That okay. you buy TBC after 3 months, you go to Pick and Pay and do shopping. How, I don't know, because that's the way it was presented to them. But after they hear the whole presentation and the information, it's now they understand what's going on. It's buy and hold.
Okay. So since you invited us on Tuesday, we introduced some, it was like an introduction of certain things from our TBC education. I don't know, maybe you picked that one up with some people, meaning other members. What I picked up was that what we did or what we shared or what we introduced, it was Greek to people. They were shocked that where do these news come from? All along, they were missing something. When you look at their expressions before we went live stream, since we had a 12 minutes video. Why was that? Is it because of the things that you already mentioned that they were never taught, and that is why everyone went for that introduction, and some of them, they even approached us that when is the program commencing? They're interested. Something. Can you talk to us about that situation? It was like something is new to them. They were never exposed to something or some things. Yeah.
Like I said, for most of them, they didn't know how to go to the block to read
Okay.
the post like you did on Tuesday. You show them something that is in the block that they never read or visit the block. So that is why it was new to them, because always they were told by somebody. Because you understand, if you go to the blog and read, then it's when you understand the whole thing about the program, about TBC, that you what are you supposed to do, or and like what's a TBC.
Okay.
I don't know, you get me. And then most of them, they don't have their login details with
Okay.
them. So when you open the blog for them on Tuesday, it was like something different for
Okay.
Bona. Yeah. So it was new, like Kila Bona, never bona that thing for the first time, most of them.
Okay.
Mm.
Just to add something on this cash flow programs slash trainings. It's another way of training our members to go online, because I also picked up that from that number that was present, there were how many? Between 50 and 60, eh? Something like that.
Yeah, it was between 50 and
50.
60. Yeah.
Yeah. I picked up that only a lesser number had gadgets to access their own affairs in TBC. And that means most of them, meaning the remaining bigger number, someone was doing that for them. They were not hands-on. You understand my point?
Yeah, I do understand your point.
Yeah. So what we are doing now, we are going to reinstate everything, including that as well. At least when someone asks questions, it must be online. That person has to be online, learning how to handle his or her own affairs, of which it's not difficult, because if they were taught in the early days, by now we should be multiplying our numbers around the globe, provincial, national, and international. So do you see a need that they must be derived to meaning online, or do you still believe that no, it's fine to do things offline? Which is it? Which one do you think it will be better? On that, I know some, they can't do it by themselves, but they have grandchildren, they have their children, they have others who are related to them. What can you say about that?
I think we have to start online. It will be up to them that they want to bring their children or their grandchildren, because I think we have to give them the chance to do it. It's when they will tell us, maybe let me introduce my child or my grandchild to do it for me, and then I'll learn it from there. But I don't think it's that difficult, because most of them, when you tell them, go to this website, they can go to that website. So, I mean, if we can teach them, and then maybe first day it will be like they write it down. You know, if you write something down, when you go home and you practice it, I don't think it will be difficult when you've got it on paper to practice. Because I mean, yeah, practice, you know, if you practice something, you end up understanding what you need to do when you go to your affairs, or when you have to go to some website. Because most of them, they are on social media. I mean, if they can go to social media, I don't think TBC will be difficult for them to go and check their affairs. Because like we've got the oldest one she's born 1934. She's on social media. Because if she can go to social media, you think it's gonna be difficult for her to operate her affairs.
No, I understand you.
Yes.
Yeah. I did pick up quite a number of elderly people who were flexible. And as we were sitting there, they were asking questions. And at the same time, some of them had their small notebooks with a pen. Others were also using their phone to take pictures of certain things, how to log in. They were making notes of each and everything, of which I expected that to apply to each and every member of our community. Sometimes it's strange to hear our young ones saying, I don't have a gadget, or I cannot operate a gadget. It's very strange. So I was actually impressed with some members on Tuesday. So, and I never expected that the cash flow programs will start so soon, but it happened right away after our introduction. So it looks like we are in the ball game now. In Soweto, for the past 3 weeks, as you were doing some repairs there, or some they would say damage control. Immediately after that, the admin thanks again for being of help and a backup to some of the cases that we had in Soweto, and not forgetting to remind everyone that before you strike any deal with new members or whoever, don't forget to go through the disclaimer. It will help us a lot. And we must also be careful about the people who are approaching us with high amounts, because behind that, it's something else. So let's move normal, so that at the end, we mustn't bend our fingers. So before we close, I don't know, our guest from Soweto, do you have something to add on what we have discussed so far? And I understand that cash flow is already on in Soweto. Can you share with us something that before we close, please?
Yeah, like you said, Jorge, they were having their notebook, others they were having their phone. It shows that they are willing to learn. And if we give them the chance to learn, then they will multiply the number. Because I mean, if she know how to go to her affairs or his affairs, it will be simple for him to tell the next person what's going on TBC. Even before they can operate their gadget, they were willing to invite people. It was only because of that information that was not delivered well to them. Let me put it that way. Was not delivered well to them. And others, you remember, they ask you, they were shocked about this 50-50. And most of them, they did invite people, but they didn't get that 50-50. So they wanted you to tell them how that 50-50 works. Is it for some other people or is it for everybody? So I think on Tuesday, if we meet, yeah, it will be more than that number. I think that the whole place, that place will be packed like before, because that place used to be packed.
Okay.
So others, they just decided to stay at home because they did see the thing they didn't like, and they were not happy the way things were done. So I think if we give them the chance, and then those who are angry, maybe slowly but surely they'll come back and learn. And yeah, we can multiply, because most of the people in Soweto, they've got TBC coins.
Okay.
And they're sitting at home, you know.
Yeah.
So this program will teach them, and like you said, the cash flow as well. They are interested to know what's going on with the cash flow.
Yeah, that is true. I remember that place when we started. We had our first move there. We had over 166 people, and all of them joined right away. So I felt that we can't just abandon them. Though I do receive private calls that they're interested to come back. So I'm looking forward to work with you guys and train more leaders so that we can share the responsibility. And so the cash love programs are on in Soweto. Is that what you're saying, right?
Yeah, the cash flow is on in Soweto if we can create leaders, not followers.
Okay. Since you already had a few number that is ready to commence this Saturday, that means cash flow program is on in Soweto. And from next week, we'll be excelling. And not just that, I'll also be happy to see them cash flowing seriously, like what we used to do from the very same place. You remember what happened, right?
Yes, I remember the first day you were there, people were crazy. So I want that craziness back.
Oh, okay. No, it's fine. We will be going offline now. Let's just greet our viewers on the panel, because in the next 10 minutes, I have been hijacked to be a guest somewhere in Southeast Asia today. So let's go on the top chat. Hi, Marilyn, again. Thanks for being here. And Jules Kameni, hi again. Good to see you. And our brother, Stephen, from United States, and other viewers who are currently viewing our live stream broadcast. It's good to have all of you here. We won't have over 30 minutes, 40 minutes. It's going to be less, maybe 30, 35. We're almost there. I had to break now since I had to prepare myself for another live stream. But mine, I will share with you later. And since we are listening from my hometown in Soweto, that things are currently happening there. There are a lot of changes, and people became interested on sharing with us the cash flow program, and I'm also glad to hear that a certain number of people who were devastated now they came back and they want to take this program further and help out wherever it's necessary. And we also have elderly people who are actually taking a lead, so we can't just leave them. And the people we're talking about, they are keen to learn more about online businesses of TBC. So if you want to get some more updates, you can just check a live stream replay before this one and the one that we did on Tuesday. It was only 12 minutes. Then you'll listen to different members who were around there in Soweto since we were invited to come and assist. So though somewhere the language was different, but if you play, what do you call this? If you replay, then on your screen, there are two C, small CC. When you click on that, it will translate what that person was saying. So that's another thing. I know many people were not aware of that, but I've heard someone saying to me, as we were live streaming on Tuesday, it was translating itself on that person's machine. So you can also do that. Then you'll understand, oh, what were they saying? Okay. Thanks again, Kagiso Sikano from Soweto. Currently, she was in my hometown, Gauteng Province, South Africa, and I'm currently in Johannesburg. And thanks to everyone. I don't know if she would love to say something. We're only left with 2 minutes.
No, I don't have much to say. Just that let's start rolling the ball.
Okay. No, thanks again. We are in the ball game now. And bye everyone for now. And I still love you all, guys. And bye.